Hello, my name is Cher Grieving, and this is my Module 5 for EDL 856, Understanding My Community. My community is Logan, Kansas, and the school where I teach is USD 326. Some customs and traditions of Logan. Residents of Logan are primarily agriculture producers. The residents value their faith and their family. We have nursing home facilities, assisted living, and low-income housing, so that the average population of the residents of Logan are 40 years or older. We have the Dane G. Hansen Foundation established in Logan, which helps provide money to support the community and support the school at times. Many of you probably heard of the foundation, as they support local and area graduating seniors with scholarship money, and they also support universities and colleges within the state of Kansas, as well as other entities. Logan is a close-knit community, often very inviting to the new families within the community, and we have small surrounding communities in which people commute to Logan for work and school. I live in one of the surrounding communities called Prairie View, and I drive 17 miles to get to Logan to teach. The residents are primarily Caucasian middle-class citizens. Some customs and traditions of USD 326 include the high standards that the faculty and staff hold each other accountable for, as well as holding the students for. We just high academic achievement, high athletic achievement, and then whatever else students and staff are participating in, we expect high achievement. Just a fun piece of information, our current principal found that on a website called schooldigger.com, Logan is ranked the #1 school for the 2016-17 school year. And this is just based on data such as test scores, standardized test scores, graduation rate, the percentage of students on free and reduced lunches, etc. There are many websites like this out there. School Digger is just one of them. I've listed some of the traditions that are important to our school. Population characteristics of our school: we have 50% of our staff, including our faculty, are either alumni or spouses of alumni. So many of the people involved with the school have strong ties towards the school. Many of our teachers have 10+ years of experience, therefore there is little turnover in faculty and staff. We are proud of our 100% graduation rate for many years in a row now, and many of our graduates attend some type of post-secondary training. Students are primarily Caucasian from middle-class working families, English speaking. We do have about 50% of the student body receiving free or reduced lunches. We have a 50-50 ratio of male to female population in both the students and the staff. And like I've said before, agriculture-based with strong Christian heritage. Our communications within the school and community involve our school website, which is fairly new and is being revised each and every day, maybe even hourly. Just adding new things to the school website. We're working on training the parents and community members how to use that school website. We have a Twitter account for our athletic teams to communicate scores and schedules. We post week ahead announcements on our website. We used to print this off on paper and send it home with the students, but we are finding it to be more effective by putting it on the website. Text alerts for those announcements that need to happen immediately, and then of course our local and county newspapers. Currently, we do not have any language barriers, so that's helpful in our communication. Community and school groups are just like every other school. I've listed them here. We do have several local scholarship opportunities, which we just have some very generous people within our surrounding communities that offer large amounts of money to our graduates, and it's very rare that we'll have a graduate leave Logan without having at least 1 or 2 scholarships they can apply towards post-secondary schooling. We just have communities within Logan that that like to support our school. Vice versa, I feel like the students of our school do a good job of supporting their community. If there's ever any tension or ever any organization that may not always support, it would be because of change. And this happens with our local newspaper. Sometimes I feel gets agitated with the change that happens in the school district. He was a former school board president, and he knows how it's been in the past, and it's hard for him to always accept change. So sometimes he does express his opinion in the newspaper. The leadership within Logan just include the people that meet and make decisions for the community, and then as well as the people that meet and make decisions for the school, and the two entities work together. And like I've said, the community is very quick to support our school district. We have business owners, city council members, and church leaders that work close with our school board members and administration. I know from past experience, the school administrators need to be present within the community. A positive relationship can only happen when the two work together. And from past experience and not having administrators down in the community talking and visiting and answering questions and just volunteering their time, it just doesn't go well. The administrators need to be present within the community. We have within the city of Logan, our post office, our library, our medical clinic, and our banks and grocery store and restaurants, and we do well with what we have. According to some data from 2015, the average income for families was $40,000 per year. The average value of a house was $65,000, and the average rent was $482 per month. A big concern for our district is money being cut from our budget. Just like every other school district in the state of Kansas, we are operating with the bare minimum. We are doubling teachers up to teach many classes, many subjects. We are doubling staff up to do janitorial work and drive the bus. We double our principal up. He's going to be a principal, a technology coordinator, a bus driver, helps out wherever he needs to. Our recent cuts have involved a secretary and tech coordinator, and so far the administration and school board have done a nice job of not cutting any student programs. Change is hard, and this causes social tension. The community is not always willing to accept change. Change in personnel, the increasing use of technology, and change in the facilities. Those are the three major changes that have happened most recently, and our community members are not always willing to accept this. They don't understand. We also have a cooperative agreement with a neighboring school district for our football programs in junior high and high school, and this can bring on tension as well. When you change the personnel of your team, when you add another school's name to your helmet or your uniform, or even the chants and cheers, it's hard and it can bring on tension. But it doesn't bother the kids. The kids just want to play, and they're happy to have enough players to play, but it seems to bother the community. Here are listed just the extra sources of information that people can go to find out information about our school. Currently, we do not have multicultural issues. Again, the data that I found says that 98% of the population in Logan are and were white in 2015, little Hispanic, and 0.2% other race, mostly German heritage, with less than 10% of the population being English, Dutch, French, and Irish. We rely on strong positive relationships between the school and community to function. We know that we have to work together. The levels of organization of powers are listed here. I grew up in Logan. I graduated high school here, and now I'm getting ready to start my 23rd year of teaching. For as long as I can remember, the relationship between the community and the school has been positive. Many residents are alumni, and they just have a vast interest in protecting our school, and they are quick to offer their time, money, and labor to keep us going. This is how we survey the public. We've tried many different um, methods to survey our public, and we have found that what works best is to post the link to the survey on either the website or send it in an email, and then offer an incentive for completion of those surveys. We'll get 100% participation from the students, and they'll go home and encourage their parents to do so. The surveys are very helpful, and we know we don't have to change our ways because of the answers on the surveys, but it gives us a little bit of guidance as to what the community members and the parents want to see happening in our school. That's all. Thanks for watching.